Okay, so get this. We usually think of Thailand for, its beaches and temples.
Right.
But imagine it as this like major hub for AI and data centers.
Oh, wow.
That's the future that NVIDIA might be betting on. And we're going to dive into 3 articles from Bloomberg and DroidSense to kind of unpack why.
Whether you're super into tech or just curious about how the world's changing, this is going to be fascinating.
What's really interesting is that this isn't just about like Thailand, becoming like a tech center.
Right.
NVIDIA's move could have ripple effects throughout Southeast Asia, maybe even globally. It's like watching a potential shift in the entire tech landscape.
Yeah, that's a great point. So let's break it down. First, we've got NVIDIA, the company behind, those powerful GPUs that are used in everything from gaming to, well, AI.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they're seriously considering a major investment in Thailand.
That's right.
And it's not like they're the first ones to see the potential there.
Right. Google, Microsoft, and Amazon, they've already kind of set up shop in Thailand. Yeah, they're laying the groundwork.
Yeah, laying the groundwork for a tech scene that's ready to explode.
They're definitely setting the stage. But here's where it gets interesting. NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, is flying to Bangkok in December.
Wow.
So that's not just a casual, drop by, is it?
No, not at all. When a CEO of that level makes a dedicated trip, that usually means like big deals are about to be finalized.
Oh, yeah.
This could be the tipping point for Thailand's tech ecosystem.
Like a domino effect that puts them on the global tech map.
Exactly. Increased investment leads to jobs, which attracts talent. Then that talent spins off into startups, innovation explodes, and boom, you've got a thriving tech hub.
And the sources are suggesting that NVIDIA wants to make Thailand a central hub for data centers and AI in all of Southeast Asia. But why Thailand? Why not somewhere else in the region?
Well, there are a few key reasons.
Okay.
First, the Thai government has been actively encouraging tech investment, which creates a very welcoming environment for companies like NVIDIA.
Yeah, so they're basically rolling out the red carpet.
They are.
And second, Thailand is right in the heart of Southeast Asia, a region with a digital economy that's growing incredibly fast.
It's a strategic location, giving NVIDIA like a launch pad to reach a huge population that's increasingly tech-savvy.
Okay, but here's a curveball. The DroidSense article mentions that NVIDIA has shown interest in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Vietnam before.
Right.
So why focus on Thailand now? Is there like a strategic reason to establish themselves in one place before expanding further?
That's a great question. It could be that Thailand is simply the most prepared and receptive market right now. Establishing a strong presence there first could be a strategic move before tackling other countries.
Okay, so picking their battles, setting up a base camp before conquering the rest of Southeast Asia.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but we're still working with limited information here. The sources don't reveal the exact investment amount or NVIDIA's specific operational plan.
So there's a bit of a mystery to unravel.
Yeah.
But based on what we know about NVIDIA's strengths, can we make some educated guesses? What kind of data centers are we talking about? What would their AI focus be?
Well, it's probably tied to their core businesses.
Right.
We can likely rule out a massive gaming-focused data center. It's more likely to be about high-performance computing for AI research and development.
So less about powering virtual worlds and more about powering the algorithms that shape the future.
Yes.
This is where it gets really exciting. Imagine the impact.
Yeah.
Faster internet, more AI-powered services.
And a potential boost for Thai startups developing their own AI solutions. This isn't just about silicon, it's about opportunity.
It's about Thailand taking a leading role in the AI revolution. We've talked about the what and the why of NVIDIA's potential investment. But what does it all mean?
If we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, this could be the start of a tech race in Southeast Asia. NVIDIA's move might motivate other countries in the region to try and attract similar investments.
So it's like a high-stakes game of chess, with each country making moves to become the next big tech hub.
Exactly. And that competition could be incredibly beneficial for the whole region. It could lead to more innovation, faster economic growth, and a more interconnected tech ecosystem.
Instead of just one dominant player, we could see multiple countries rising as tech powerhouses. That's an exciting thought. But let's get down to specifics. What would this mean for everyday people in Thailand? What tangible changes might they experience as a result of NVIDIA's investment?
Well, for starters, faster and more reliable internet access is a likely outcome. Data centers need robust infrastructure, which often leads to improvements in internet connectivity for the surrounding areas.
So no more buffering videos or drop Zoom calls.
Yeah.
That's a win in itself. But what about beyond the internet? Would this investment lead to more AI-powered services and applications for people in Thailand?
Definitely. We could see an increase in personalized healthcare recommendations, smarter transportation systems, and even AI-assisted education tools.
So it's not just about the tech itself, it's about how that tech can improve people's lives in concrete ways. This is starting to feel less like a sci-fi movie and more like a glimpse into a very possible future.
It's a future with immense potential, but we need to acknowledge the potential challenges too. For example, ensuring that the benefits of this tech boom are distributed fairly will be crucial.
Right. We don't want a scenario where only a select few benefit while others are left behind.
Exactly. Addressing issues like digital literacy and skills gaps will be essential to ensure everyone has the opportunity to participate in and benefit from this technological shift.
So it's about making sure everyone has the tools and knowledge to succeed in this new digital landscape.
Yeah.
What about the impact on the Thai workforce? We talked about job creation, but what kind of jobs are we talking about?
We're likely to see a surge in demand for skilled tech professionals, data scientists, AI engineers, software developers, cybersecurity experts, and so on.
So a lot of high-paying specialized roles.
Absolutely. But the impact will likely extend beyond just the tech sector. The ripple effect of this investment could create new opportunities in areas like construction, logistics, and even retail.
Okay, so the potential benefits are pretty wide-ranging. But let's not shy away from the downsides. Are there any concerns about Thailand becoming overly reliant on a single company like NVIDIA?
That's a valid concern. Diversification is always important. If Thailand becomes too dependent on one company or one sector, it could be vulnerable to economic shocks.
So the key is to build a diverse and resilient tech ecosystem, not putting all their eggs in one basket.
Precisely. And it's also crucial to consider the environmental impact of large-scale data centers. They consume a lot of energy, so ensuring sustainability will be a key challenge.
Yeah, finding that balance between technological progress and environmental responsibility is a tough act. But let's shift gears for a second. We've been talking a lot about Thailand, but how might NVIDIA's potential investment impact the global tech landscape?
Well, Southeast Asia is already a significant player in the global tech scene. And this move by NVIDIA could further solidify the region's position as a center for innovation and growth.
So instead of playing catch-up with Silicon Valley, they're forging their own path.
Exactly. We could see Southeast Asian companies and entrepreneurs taking a more prominent role on the global stage, driving new trends and technologies.
And this could lead to a more multipolar tech world with innovation hubs emerging in different regions, each with its own strengths and focus areas.
Absolutely. And that diversity of perspectives and approaches could be incredibly valuable for tackling global challenges and pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. The potential benefits, the challenges, the implications for Thailand, the region, and the world. But I keep coming back to one question. What's the driving force behind NVIDIA's interest in Thailand?
It boils down to opportunity. Southeast Asia has immense potential. A young, growing population, increasing internet penetration, and a rapidly developing digital economy.
So they're seeing a market that's primed for disruption and innovation.
Exactly. And for a company like NVIDIA, that's incredibly enticing.
So it's not just about Thailand. It's about tapping into a massive and dynamic region poised for explosive growth in the tech sector.
Precisely. And that growth could significantly impact the global tech landscape, shifting power dynamics and accelerating the pace of innovation.
It's not just about chips and data centers. It's a much bigger story of technological advancement, economic opportunity, and the evolving role of Southeast Asia in the global tech arena.
It is indeed. And it'll be fascinating to see how this story unfolds in the coming months and years.
Speaking of unfolding, our last article focuses on a key aspect of this potential investment. The focus on AI. Let's dive into that now. So we've talked about NVIDIA's potential investment in Thailand and what it could mean for the region and the world. Now let's get to the heart of it. AI. Our sources have made it pretty clear that AI is a major focus of this potential move. But what does that actually mean in practical terms? What kind of AI are we talking about here?
Well, it's likely a wide range of AI applications. NVIDIA is a leader in developing the hardware and software that power AI, so they're well positioned to support all sorts of initiatives.
So instead of focusing on just one specific type of AI, they're aiming to create a platform for AI innovation across many different sectors.
Exactly. We could see everything from AI-powered healthcare diagnostics to more efficient agricultural practices or even personalized education tools.
The possibilities seem pretty vast. Our sources mentioned data centers and AI research and development. Can you break down what those might look like specifically in Thailand?
Sure. Data centers are absolutely essential for AI. They provide the enormous computing power needed to train and run those complex AI models we've been talking about.
So they're like the powerhouses behind the whole AI revolution.
That's a great way to put it. And it's likely NVIDIA is looking to establish some really cutting-edge data centers in Thailand, specifically designed for the demands of AI workloads.
So these data centers would be focused on handling those massive data sets needed to train algorithms that could, for example, diagnose diseases or optimize traffic flow.
Exactly. And in terms of research and development, we might see NVIDIA setting up labs in Thailand or partnering with Thai universities and research institutions to really push AI innovation forward.
So it's not just about building the physical infrastructure, but also about cultivating the talent and expertise to drive AI development in the country.
That's absolutely key for long-term success.
Now, looking at the flip side, what are some potential hurdles NVIDIA might face in trying to establish Thailand as a major AI hub?
One of the biggest challenges will be attracting and keeping top AI talent. It's a highly competitive field globally, so NVIDIA will need to offer some really attractive incentives to bring those brilliant minds to Thailand.
So it's more than just building impressive data centers. It's about creating an entire ecosystem that supports and attracts AI professionals.
Absolutely. And another challenge will be ensuring data privacy and security. AI relies heavily on data, so protecting that data from breaches and misuse is critical.
So finding that balance between pushing AI innovation forward while also ensuring responsible data governance is going to be important.
It's a delicate balance for sure. And navigating the regulatory landscape will be another hurdle. AI is a field that's evolving rapidly, and regulations need to keep pace to ensure ethical and responsible development.
It seems like there are a lot of complex factors at play. But let's end on a high note. What excites you the most about the potential of Thailand becoming a major AI hub?
What excites me is the potential for AI to really tackle some of Thailand's biggest challenges, whether it's improving healthcare outcomes, boosting agricultural productivity, or creating new economic opportunities. AI has the power to make a real difference.
So using AI not just for technology's sake, but to actually improve people's lives in a meaningful way.
Exactly. And that's what makes this whole story so compelling. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about human potential.
That's a great point. And it brings us to the end of our deep dive today. We've explored the potential of NVIDIA's investment in Thailand, what it could mean for the region and the world, and the exciting possibilities of AI. But as always, we want to leave you with something to think about. What if this is just the beginning? What if NVIDIA's move sparks a wave of AI investment across Southeast Asia? Could we see a new global AI powerhouse emerge, one that challenges the dominance of Silicon Valley and leads to even more groundbreaking innovations? It's a question worth pondering, and we'll certainly be keeping our eye on it. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.